Okay, it is 3 a.m. and this is what I look like. I need a haircut. I'm in my stupid cat hair-filled robe and I'm about to play some Madden. And my first battle is against the Chiefs, and I know it's just going to be an all-out battle, and I'm not up for it yet. I mean, it's 3 in the morning right now. I'm not up to face this. I'm not ready for this. This is just too much right now. I wanted to face a pocket passer, somebody that I didn't have to worry about that wildcat Tyreek Hill, the guy. I didn't have to worry about a guy being a dickhead, and he's going to flaunt it. And I'm super pissed right here. I want to break my TV, and this douchebag comes out an onside kick. I mean, that's stupid because he's never going to get it. So now I go back to pass. I tried for a one-play touchdown from Strong Close, and I see him wide open until he's not wide open anymore. But look at this. Look at this. Works out for my favor that he's a douchebag because I make him fumble and get the ball back right there at the 3 or 2 yard line. So of course I'm going to score here. God, this guy is just probably could have killed me. But let's check out that beard, baby. Check out that quarantine beard going on there. I know. It's very, very handsome. So he tries it again. I can't let this keep happening. I can't. I'll break my PlayStation. So he throws to a screen pass. Wasn't much success. Now he's going to go to a wide receiver screen. So I'm getting the gist of what this guy's going to be doing. He's going to be using Tyreek Hill all the time. So I'm going to have to step up my game here and shut him down. He throws in the middle of the field, but we get a good pass defense. And I'm saying, yeah, now I'm waking up. Come on, beat me. Stopped him there. He only gets 3 points. Now I'm up. Now I'm awake. Look at this. Now I'm standing up for plays. Now I am ready to go, baby. Zeke and everything. Look at this.
Is it the shoes?
And I don't know what he's doing, but I guess he didn't like that, so now he's making some adjustments while I stretch it out here. And we got a huge hole up the gut for 8 yards. Come on, baby. This is the fullback, baby. That's my fullback running like a beast. Yeah, don't go back to pass. You're going to feel the wrath now, baby. It's on. It is on. And I am using our Patriots defensive ebook. And after this, I got a good tip for when you blitz and use man line and baseline. But you'll see that's coming up shortly after the game. So I'm going to manually cover Tyreek while throw a fast blitz at him, just in case he gets the ball off. Now look at this. He catches that. How in the world did he get that? Oh, look, another screen pass, dude. Another screen pass. Another screen pass. And look. I hate this kid. I hate him. So 14-17, his lead. I'm in nice field position. I'm standing up. I'm ready to go. Jason Witten, way to go, baby. There's like a minute left to go before half. Nice run. Here we go. I'm calling up my blockers and my fullback again. Up the gut. He can't stop him. There we go. It's serious now when I'm standing up. Get in there. It's all about the fullback, baby. So there's 7 seconds left. Watch this. We got 2 guys rushing, and we get the sack. Yeah, do some jump jacks. But he gets the ball back. So let's see. Now we're ready. We're ready to defend whatever he's got going against us, baby. Look at that. That's another sack. Let's see what we do here. He goes back to pass. He's running with Mahomes up, chuck and pray. What happens? His prayer don't get answered. We're about to shut that shit down. So it's 3rd and 1. We go back to pass, and we get a nice little out route for the first down. So here we go. Single back doubles north. Love this little scheme I got going on here. Pass to Jason Witten for almost a first down. but we eventually get it. Now we're trying to slow the clock down. I want to rub it in this dude's face, and we get a huge hole, baby, for Zeke. There we go. Let's go. Rub it in his face. There you go. 28-17. He goes back to pass, and he can't. He doesn't have that much time, man. You can't waste time like that. This is compliments of our Patriots defensive ebook. He goes back to pass, and he's got no time. And you'll see the technique we used coming up after this. It is amazing. If you're going to blitz, you have to do the technique we're about to show you after this. So up, chuck, and praise again. Only it's not happening for you, buddy. It's not happening for you. You are terrible. You know what we like to say? Beat me. Beat me in my corner of the woods, pal. Beat me. Oh, see you later, dude. Suck job. You suck job.
I do believe someone put a lot of time in.
You can't beat me. You can't hang with me.
During the season, in order to continue.
Yeah, you hear me talking. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden there's issues. All of a sudden there's issues, dude. Of course. Oh, see you later, dude. Quit. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gaming Authority. I'm JP Storm, and today we have something special for you, and it works with any blitzings that you do. I even did it in that gameplay that I just showed you. We're going to go over man-align and baseline as it pertains to the blitz. Now let me just show you. Now I'm just going to come out and this works in any formation. But I'm just going to come out 4-6 speed package. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to do a man blitz first, and then we'll go zone blitz. And there's a big difference. This inside blitz. So usually how people set up a blitz, they all kind of set it up the same way, which is they globally blitz all linebackers, they baseline, they press the defense. Sometimes they even show blitz just to get everybody to the line. Now this is how they set up. But now look, when you check your play out, look at this. So first of all, your opponent can see everybody up to the line. So he's not stupid. He could probably guess that you're blitzing here. And he'd probably be right 95% of the time. So you could easily just quick throw to something like this and touchdown. I mean, mind you, I wasn't really controlling the safety, but you could still do that. Now, how to stop that? Very easy. You're going to set up the blitz the same way you normally do. Set it up. Now, just man align. Watch what happens when you man align, which is wire triangle and R1. Look at that. Now, everybody is covered with a man right in their face. Well, you could even press the defense now and then use your coverage adjustments if you want. Now there's not one easy throw unless they're throwing to the halfback, if the halfback is going out on a route. In which case, then you could, whatever. You could do a couple things for that too. But for this purpose of the video, everybody is covered. You're not giving your opponent an easy out right there. Look at that. Telling you, man align after you set up the blitz is so important. You got to check your play out, check the players, look who they're manned up on, and you're going to see here that, all right, the blitz is set up, but look at the coverage. It's horrible. You have to man align here. Now look at the difference. It's a huge difference. You're not giving your opponent an easy throw when he knows the blitz is going to come in seconds. Now, let me show it to you against a zone coverage blitz. So I'll even stick to 4-6 normal, I think. But 4-6 normal will stay in with the speed package. Now, let's just do the cover 3. Let's say your opponent, first of all, never pick your defense first. Always check what your opponent is coming out in first, so you know you can match his personnel. Let's say you're hell-bent on coming out in the 4-6 normal, so you want to set up the blitz for the cover 2 invert, and now your opponent is coming out in whatever, Trey Y flex, because you didn't check, you didn't wait for your opponent to pick his formation. You just wanted to pick this real quick. So what did I say to do? Man align, and what that does is that's going to bring at least one guy over to the left side. But check the play art. Look at the play art now. It kind of screws it all up. I mean, look at the safety. He's going into a cloud flat to the right. Look at the safety that went over to the left, Heath. He's in a mid-read. So if you do this, you're going to have to change some things up. You're going to have to go and maybe man up those two guys. You got to check with zones. It could be very dangerous if you man align. So you want to always check the play art after you man align, after you're blitzing, because you will have some players that move over to the left side or whichever side the more receivers are on, but they're staying in their zones that they were in. So you have to then fix that. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare for your defense. At least now here you saw it, and maybe hopefully you'll be able to correct it before you get quick hiked on. Because if you don't do that and you just set up the blitz and then you man align and you don't check what's going on, I mean, look at that. Your opponent can easily do this for a one play touchdown. You always got to check. If you're going to man align after you set up the blitz and you're in zone, you have to check the play art after you set up the blitz and after you man align, because it's chances are you can have a guy that's going to be out of position when your opponent hikes the ball. That's very, very important. The only time I would baseline is if I'm blitzing, because you want to get your guys into the right formation instead of being spread out. Doesn't matter the offense, doesn't matter the defense either. Coming out in a zone. Now, if you're going to do pass coverage play, I would not baseline. If you're just going to run coverage, I would then man align. Because look what happens. Now I came out in, what is that, single back doubles Y off or something like that. Now you have two defensive backs where there's two receivers, and then a linebacker came to cover the tight end. This is perfect way of playing defense. I wouldn't baseline here, because watch what happens if you baseline. Well, that got screwed up because I went on everybody. So if you're going to just play coverage play, I would man align. And if you're going to blitz, baseline first, then man align after if your opponent's receivers are uncovered. If you understand that? So only baseline when you're blitzing. That's it. I wouldn't baseline anymore, because let me give you an example. Let's say you're 4-3 over. Let's just say. Now, no matter what, you're in good position. All I did was man align here. This is perfect position. Now you can do whatever you want. You want to play underneath coverage. You want to man up. Whatever. At least everybody's covered. You got the same amount of guys on one side that you do. You have the same amount of defenders on one side that your opponent has, his receivers. And you'll be able to put your players in right position to make a play. As opposed to this, if you're in a pass coverage play, but then you baseline, look at that. You're bringing everybody in, which is not good when you're trying to protect against the pass. Only do that when you want to blitz your guys, because you're going to bring them into their original formation. Now you can blitz all linebackers, press the defense and get everybody close to the line. Then you man align if you're going to blitz. But now look. So I set up the blitz and then I man aligned. Now look at Heath's zone. He stays in his curl flat to the right but moves over to the left after I man aligned. So you have to catch that. And whatever, if you want to keep him in the curl flat, just put him in a curl flat once he goes over to the side, to the other side. Or man him up. You do not want to keep him in the purple zone that he was on after you man aligned. Because you would leave somebody just way out of position. So you got to keep an eye on that. This is very important. If you're going to blitz and you see that your opponent has wide open receivers after you set the blitz up, you're going to man align. But after you man align, be sure to check, because look, you have 3 defenders to the left, you have 3 receivers to the left, which you want. But look at that zone. That purple zone stayed going to the right, which you do not want, because your opponent can easily just do something like this. Well, he would have been wide open. But that's why, well, let me show it to you real quick. If you set up the blitz, and look, especially against this trips receiver, the trips receivers to one side, we have 1 defensive back. So, of course, you got a man line there to get another guy over in that direction. But check the play art. You do not want to keep him in that. Your opponent can easily just do this, and he'll be wide open. You don't want to give your opponent easy targets when you're sending the blitz. So I hope this helps with coverage. I hope this helps when you're setting up the coverage plays, when you're setting up the coverage behind the blitz, because it's very important. Don't just set up the blitz. You also have to set up the coverage too, and the fastest way to do that is to man align and then just make sure you check the play art again, because you don't want to be, you don't want to have any of your defenders out of position right from the hike. Like this video, subscribe to us. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JP Storm at GamingAuthority.com.